One of the most Googled questions about Dubai is when will the real estate market crash? And it's a fair question, especially for investors and end users from abroad. And we don't want the answer to be a subjective opinion. So let's look at the clear data together. So my name is Mohsen Imran, and I've been involved in the Dubai real estate space for more than a decade. I own an award-winning agency and have helped countless investors make the right decision. And every decision is backed by complete dedication and clear data. But let's get back to the question. Will the property market crash? Let's see what the data suggests. And we'll look at it from the most basic perspective, supply and demand. So first, let's look at the existing supply and demand. Then we'll see the projected supply, incoming population and demand projected to be completed. Will they increase or decrease, and why? In 2024 alone, Dubai welcomed approximately 169,000 new residents, pushing the total population to be around 3.825 million. And in just the first quarter of 2025, another 90,000 people relocated to the city, averaging nearly 1,000 people per day. Now, I just want to put this into perspective. So let's run some data together. In 2024, we saw 169,000 people moving to Dubai. 2025 Q1, we saw 90,000 people. And let's talk about the supply. Even though the numbers are debatable, some reports claim that the houses that were delivered is 36,000 and some claim that the houses delivered are between 26 to 28,000. For me, for the purpose of this video, I want you to take the max number of houses that were delivered. It is going to help us do a safer calculation. So let's run this and see what it incorporates and what it shows in terms of data. So, houses delivered in 2024, 36,000 homes were delivered. Let's now divide this by the number of people that moved in 2024. So we're going to take 169,000 over 36,000. This is going to give us roughly 4.7 people per every house that was delivered. Now, most of the houses that were delivered, or the number that we're looking at from this 36,000 is apartments. It's not bigger villas or mansions. So, do you think a studio or a one bed, two bedroom fits 4.7 people? This is where it gets interesting. Now let's talk about 2025. So 2025, what does 2025 look like? Since we've already discussed that 90,000 people have moved to Dubai in Q1, let's take that and multiply it by 4 just to get a generic idea of how many people we are expecting this year. So 2025 expected number of residents or new residents is going to be 360,000. Now, the number of houses that are expected to deliver, and please take into consideration that this is the max that is planned. It is possible that not all of them do deliver this year as well. For the purpose of this video, again, we're going to take the max number just to make sure that we're having the safest calculation possible. So, expected houses to be delivered this year is 61,000. We're going to take 360,000 new residents moving to Dubai this year and divide it by the max number of houses, which is 61,000, and it is going to give us 5.7 people per house. This is where you get my point that market looks like it's going to be an uptrend because we have more people coming to Dubai this year. We have, in terms of numbers, we are looking at housing shortage. We're looking at 5.7 people per house, which is not realistic. So now let's talk about why people are moving to Dubai. When people around the world saw the best city to respond to COVID was Dubai, then we started seeing an influx in the population from there onwards. However, lately, obviously, because of everything that's happening in the world, because of zero income tax, business friendly nature of the city, and most importantly, the safety and security of the residents is what is pushing the growth. From January 2024 till March 2025, we've had more than 6,700 millionaires that have moved to Dubai. And the major game changer was the Golden Visa. What we've seen with the Golden Visa coming in, everybody realized this was the best opportunity they could get and started jumping on board. So we just don't have millionaires anymore. We have professionals, we have entrepreneurs, and families from across the world that are choosing Dubai for the safety and security. Plus, a big plus here is the quality of life. This is something that has drawn so many people that I know from around the world to move to Dubai. So, conclusion, why the market is likely to keep growing. Let's tie this together. The population is rising rapidly. Supply is not keeping pace. Wealth is flowing in. These are not conditions of a bubble about to burst. These are fundamentals of a market that is growing sustainably, especially in areas where infrastructure, affordability, and community planning are aligned. So if you're asking why the market or when the market will crash, the data suggests you might be asking the wrong question. The real question is, are you positioned to benefit from the next wave of growth? Thank you for watching.